Okay. So we're about to go apartment hunting. And this is actually our first time renting, so we're very excited. Today we're going to the Bay Area, the East Bay Area. And we're currently staying in San Francisco, obviously. I think it's about a 20-minute drive. We rented a zip car so that we can see all the places. And I think we're seeing 5 places today. So I'm gonna record everything. I'm gonna put the prices and the stats. But basically what we're looking for is a good neighborhood, safe neighborhood with young working professionals, maybe new families like us. A plus, well, actually a necessity is that there's grocery stores, Target, Trader Joe's, Walmart would be nice too. Any real walkable grocery stores because we're not getting a car right away. And I don't really want to take public transit that much with the baby. So walking would be best. Also just for exercise too. But yeah, those are the most important things. We also would like an in-unit washer and dryer. A nice view is a must-have. And I think that's it. There are a lot of other things that are like a nice-to-haves, but those are like the non-negotiables. We got an SUV so we don't have to struggle with all of the baby stuff, like her stroller, her car seat. Look at that. I'll never get tired of this view. Like, just look at the view. We actually were walking to Painted Ladies yesterday, the park across the Painted Ladies, and we stopped and saw one apartment because the outside just looked really nice. And she's like, let's stop there and see it. And then we actually got lucky because the leasing manager about to leave, but she was okay with staying and showing us a bunch of areas. This area specifically, like San Francisco, and this area is very expensive, but everywhere's having leasing deals. A lot of places actually have at least 2 months free, so I'm excited to see the prices. Like for example, a place that's like typically $5K, it can go all the way down to like 3.9. Our budget is somewhere around 3 to 4K here because we are getting a 2-bedroom. We may get a 1-bedroom plus den, but preferably a 2-bedroom. We really want a big space. Our place in Toronto was a 1-bedroom plus den, and it was just getting too small with the baby, but it was only like, I think it was less than 700 square feet. So we definitely do need space, and we need a place for when we have visitors as well, for when our parents come. So we're doing our official apartment search video tomorrow, but we were walking and we just saw this really nice apartment in the city. So we decided to stop by and see if they have any agents available to see us. And it looks like they do. Stay tuned. So this was the first unit in the building that we just happened to stumble upon. The kitchen actually made me realize that a nice big kitchen was not a nice to have and more of a must have. It is a luxury apartment, so it had really great amenities, but other than that, the view was decent. It had an in-unit washer and dryer, and it is walkable to many different places. This unit was actually going for $4,600 before the discounts, which were 10 to 12 weeks. So when they say 10 to 12 weeks free, it means that they subtract the amount of weeks that you're paying off of your yearly rent and they divide it into your full lease. For example, this unit would be $4,600 before the discount. After the discount, that would bring it down to about $3,700. Unit number 2 was actually in the same building as unit number 1. I didn't like this unit off bat because the kitchen was way too small. The living room was also pretty small. It did have good storage and it was a 2-bedroom. The view in this unit was not as decent as the other one before it, just because it's facing directly a building and the building feels so close. This unit was going for $4,500 with 10 to 12 weeks free. Just like the other unit, the bathroom was pretty big too.
So this one actually is south-facing.
Yeah. Ooh, wow. This is the master?
This is the master, yeah.
Nice. See, look at this room.
Wow, this looks huge. What square foot is it?
The bathroom is huge.
These are a little under 9-foot ceilings. Yeah,
And this is the second building?
the second bedroom.
Okay, yeah. But this is the same building, right? Because you know how you said
The same building, yes.
Same building, okay. Nice.
So this was the third apartment unit that we saw in the same building. I really liked this one. The master bedroom was very big. It was south facing, so a lot of natural pretty light. It was a 2-bedroom, and the carpets in all of these units were actually very nice. I don't know how to explain them, but they were like nice carpets. The cabinetry too, everything just looked very good quality and durable, even the doors. The kitchen was beautiful. The view was probably the best of all three.
Yeah.
Do people ever get into the pool? Or?
Today's going on.
Right, yeah.
So now, yes.
I love a condo with a good party room, even though I never throw parties. This is amazing. I love these chairs.
What should I negotiate?
I want one of them.
Okay.
3.5. I love it.
Here. How much is it? 4, 5? Or
We're making money, you're sleeping. Now this was the fourth and final apartment unit that we saw in this building. Guys, just look at this view. Take in the view. This apartment was going for $5,200, and with the 12 weeks free, it brought it down to just above 4,000. But the view in this apartment was really crazy. Like, it was amazing. The pricing for this apartment seemed like a really great deal. But the thing about these COVID deals that they're giving is that it's only for your lease agreement, which is 12 months. So after that, it goes back up to the regular price. So if you really fall in love with an apartment, you're either gonna have to move or suck it up and pay that regular price. So on the second day of apartment hunting, we headed to the East Bay, specifically downtown Oakland. At this point, we realized that if we were going to be in the East Bay, we needed to have a car. Unlike in San Francisco, where it's a lot more walkable and there is more public transit.
So this is our 2-bedroom model apartment. You have your first bathroom right over there. I can find the light for you. It's gonna be a rectangle. It should be this guy right here. There you go.
And I'm guessing it's not furnished, right?
No, it doesn't come furnished though.
Okay.
Nice.
Which is very nice.
Yeah. Right over your GE appliances right here. So your washer dryer. So you're paying $2,800 a month. Might as well wash your clothes in your apartment. Huh? Not a bad idea.
Absolutely.
Your first bedroom to your right.
Oh, nice. This is really cool.
Pretty big.
I like the wardrobe too. It's huge inside. And this is a queen bed, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. That's very nice.
Yeah. This will be your kitchen, so it is pretty spacious. You get your Samsung appliances, and it does come with the fridge, so you don't have to worry about that. And if you guys are hungry, thirsty, we do have some snacks in here for you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
I think it's good for
Okay, gotcha.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course.
Does it come with these?
No, so it's just a table, right?
Okay.
So
We can always get this, right?
Most people put it like a dining table, probably.
most people put something like this, right? Instead of like a circular table, right? So when you're walking by, you might like hit it with your hips and like that.
Yeah.
But this kind of flows with the space a little bit more because it also doubles as an island as well as a dining table.
Absolutely.
Right? So that's
Yeah.
why we do see people, a lot of people kind of go with this type of layout. And just each room is temperature controlled for heating.
Okay.
Right, so you have one right here, one in there, one in that room as well.
Okay. Oh, nice. And this is the master's bedroom.
Yeah, with the bathroom in there, yeah.
So the first unit that we saw in this building was $2,800 before discounts, and the second one is $3,500. So ultimately, they're more affordable than the first buildings in San Francisco that we saw. Most of the units available are on the first floor, and the rooms are smaller. I actually was not a fan of this unit that we saw, mainly because other than the fact that it was on the first floor and the rooms were kind of small, I don't like the one-wall kitchens. and the blinds seem like something that would be way too easy for a baby to just pull down. I also wasn't so much of a fan of the cement walls. Off to the next location, and we're not even that late. We'll be there in like, I think like 7 minutes. They're all back to back, so we need to be like ready. Hopefully that one doesn't take too long too. This next unit was actually the last one that we saw in Oakland. We had 3 more appointments lined up after this one, but we decided not to go to them because we just didn't end up liking the areas that they were in. Plus, a lot of them weren't even having any rental specials, and they weren't that nice to not be having rental specials, to be honest. This specific unit was actually the most expensive out of all of them, including the ones in San Francisco, because this one was in the core of downtown Oakland, and it was a luxury apartment, and they weren't having any COVID specials. So this specific unit was about $5,200.
No, ma'am. That's the master right here.
Okay.
Beautiful walk-in bathroom.
I like the fans.
Look at the closet.
Not too many apartments with this out fan.
Yeah, no, this is the first time we're saying this for sure. Yeah.
And then we also, I don't know if you guys know this, you guys missed it. We have a Nest thermostat. We're using the energy already. We keep this lights on all day, all night.
Yeah. I really like the view. This like this corner like unit.
This is probably
really
the
nice.
best unit. At the corner because you can see
Both sides.
both sides of town really.